how's it going? Let's turn this back on. And Genshin is loading. It's gonna take its sweet time, but welcome in everybody. Hi. I am hopefully finishing up Lohen's quest today. So, hello, hi. Oh, this is gonna take a minute to load, isn't it? Well, I almost just put a little sample packet of hair conditioner in my cup instead of a tea bag. Because I totally forgot the tea bag was already in there. That would have been exciting. Probably would not have tasted that good. I have my lovely cat Sansa right here. She's a good girl. You are. So, I have done, I believe, what I need to do. Let's revive you, little prune. Let me switch over to my little Kave team, and then we shall continue on with Lowen's quest. Alrighty. Bum 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 bum. I hope everyone has had a good weekend. For me, it is about 11:30 at night on Sunday. Just about popping into Monday morning, and I am very excited. Oh, we're going to pursue Lohen. Ooh. I don't... feels a little weird. Alright. We could say chase, but we went with pursue. Alright. Let's continue on, y'all. Oh, you know what I was gonna do is I was gonna tweet. Bum 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 bum. I gotta type this out. Twitch. Thank you, Kave TV. /7
finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
Stream. Snazzy. Yeah.
Where's my key? Not again.
All right. Okay.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
Bum 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 bum. What was the word I was gonna do? Oh. Oh, right. Bum 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 bum. Beautiful.
Not again.
Bum 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 bum. To say. Beautiful. All right, let's do this. Let's go. We're going
My
to
latest
pursue.
design's getting
Thank
there,
you,
but there's still
Kaveh.
room for improvement.
I'm so glad you have such unique things to say that I've never heard you say before. Alright, let's go. Woo! Also, hello, YouTube people. Alright. This is where we stopped last night. Oh. Look for the objective in this area. Alright, let's look for Lohen. And we're going, and we're going. Oh yeah, because I was supposed to follow these. So they go this way? There's another one here. Oh, they're going this way. Oh, no they're not. They're going this way. Alright, here we go.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
The vegetation here is a little strange as well. Could Ursa's power be behind
Your
this?
earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the Doctor's segments.
Interesting, interesting.
No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
Lohen's or the Doctor's?
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
Huh.
You don't think it was...
Oh man, my thing's doing the thing. I gotta bloop bloop bloop.
What a pain. How many more tests do we need to catch?
Another test subject. Huh. Could this be what Kaya has to do with, like, the treasure hoarders? Did we ever figure out what he was doing with the treasure hoarders?
What are you looking at?
You?
Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
Alright. Observe what's happening outside with caution.
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
That voice sounds so familiar. Whether or not it's from Genshin, I don't know.
Sir, the new subjects are here.
This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself.
I can't tell if they're muffled because we're supposed to be, like, in this box, or because, like, they did something and our hearing is affected.
Soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Oh boy.
I told you, don't cause trouble.
Well, that's not very specific, and I don't know what you mean by that. Is trying to open a door causing trouble? I'm so immediately defensive of this random little
Was
NPC
that
guy.
a projection formed using memory?
Ooh.
Seems like a trap laid to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly.
Deadly. Okay.
In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
Theodore. And some other people too.
You don't look like you're here to assist. On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
Theodore's got like some 2016 type of brows. Except instead of being darker on the outside, they're darker on the inside. But that like little gradient, you know? He's got that dip brow.
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going?
Hi, hello! What do you mean you can finally catch them? You've been here! You've been here most of them! But hi, Vanessa, hey!
Did all the test subjects escape?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore.
Ooh.
Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of the Torres apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments?
Apparatus?
Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
Oh, yeah. Fair. Mine has been pretty interesting, like the past week. It's been... My internet has been wonky the past week. Like, I've been, like, ugh. I don't even... Just, like, trying to watch YouTube videos. And it's like... Hi, Sansa! And it's, like, skipping around and stuff, and buffering a lot, and... Also... Ow. Where? Oh, I got new, I added some more sound alerts. And I don't know if you've been here, but I added a couple more emotes. But yeah, so that's some new fun stuff to try out. I am currently looking for my deodorant that I swear I just had. Because I am sweaty and I can smell myself and it does not smell good and it is very distracting to me. That is not deodorant. That is like a water flavorer thing. Well, where the hell did this go? Yeah. Oh, hi, Ocean. There is a random truck parked in my neighbor's driveway, I guess. What the fuck? I am looking for this. I'm a little distracted, I guess. Found it. Accidentally put it in with the nail polish. ADHD, y'all. ADHD. Alright. So, we're doing Lowen's quest. And by we, I mean me. I worked on it a little yesterday. Going to work on it some more today. Alright. Deodorant on. Let's keep going. Oh no, did it...
You
Oh,
took care of them?
why did that take so long to play?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno.
Hi, Osha. Hi. Osha says hi, chat. She's so cute.
Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
Extraordinary.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep it a secret?
Osha, Vanessa says hi, kitty. Osha is staring back.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer.
That's okay.
Save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities.
I spaced out. What did they say? Companions. Oh, okay.
But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck? And that your own body can't bear Ursa's power?
Bear. I love that.
In that case, use me as your test subject.
I find it interesting that he's got the same neck thing, the little upside down butterfly thing as Casterus. Or Polixia. One of them.
Without you, we'd never have come this far. Refining the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Failure? We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works.
I like how Lohen is sitting like he's been, like, killed in battle in Star Rail.
Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now.
Oh.
If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted the week. But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Okay.
Is that so? Oh, that's good to hear. The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really rather not listen to his nagging.
Ooh.
Besides,
Fair.
unnecessary
Fair, though.
contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later. No matter how many tricks we pull. They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
Soon. Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's power has stabilized substantially. Though, I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Gentle concoction. What a combination of words.
Using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not. You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
So you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing, right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
Well, I guess it depends, because a lot of times I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And I just kind of go for it. But I get Lowen's point of view. And I am, based on what I saw yesterday in this quest, and I watched his teaser and his trailer, I am thinking that Lohen might become one of my, like, overall favorite characters in Genshin.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start.
Gambling!
Our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
He has been giving me Aventurine vibes, I will say that.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
I like how he just gets so, like, expressive and passionate and then just immediately goes back to, like, standing still.
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived. This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me.
Okay, so it's really given abyss colored.
You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment
Damn
failed,
it, it's doing the thing.
and the monster... Lohen then discovered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting
Hey.
serum from Ursa the Drake.
I had to just restart my thingy again, my interface.
But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake.
Varka's voice would make a good, like, Santa voice. Like, I could just see him being like, oh ho ho. You know?
That appears to be the full picture.
Just that, like, chest rumbliness. Yeah.
What do you intend to do with them?
I was thinking about Santa and I totally missed what they just said. Failed, monsters escaped. Oh.
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take. For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Notes on the test subject. The plan to incite panic through the use of the test subjects has progressed with remarkable success. Though even our most successful test subject at this stage can harbor less than 1% of the total power within Ursa's flesh, the ensuing rumors and dread have proven far more readily disseminated and internalized among the masses than the Drake in its true form. The legend of Ursa has haunted this land for 1,000 years, after all. A plausible imitation of its form is quite enough to keep the populace in a state of perpetual dread. Moreover, the scrutiny and discontent directed at the Knights of Favonius will breed further chaos. It will pave the way for our northern allies to step in with their timely assistance. Regarding the mutual aggression among test subjects, some researchers posited that the severed flesh is simply attempting to reconstitute itself into a single whole. Others, however, interpret this as Ursa's curse upon itself, that it would allow no vestige of its power to persist in any shape or manner. A foolishly sentimental notion. A brute that has abandoned its wisdom cannot then arrive at the refinement of desiring its own extinction. There are no unsolvable riddles in this world. The experiment shall continue. Our mastery of this power is inevitable. It is only a matter of time. Risks are one thing, and results are quite another. We should give necessary secrecy. We should give necessary secrecy its due, and necessary sacrifice its place. Provided we keep a clean ledger, we keep our grip on the situation. I read all of that. In the eyes, out the mouth, none of it touched the brain. Don't really remember what that said. Crepus is dead. Large expanse of blank pages. Varka's back. I'm bringing him everything we've achieved. The origins of the test. Though 1,000 years have passed since the first Grandmaster laid her seal, the Drake Ursa's power remains as formidable as ever. To regard it merely as a calamity or a scourge would be to squander its considerable potential. Should we succeed in deconstructing and taming Ursa's power into a controllable asset, the benefits, whether for strategic deterrence, tactical deployment, or targeted eradication, would be immeasurable. In light of these considerations, I hereby authorize the covert study of the relevant specimens. All pertinent records have been withdrawn from the General Archives to preempt any unnecessary scrutiny from the Church or the Knights. Lasting peace should not depend on momentary intervention or individual heroes, nor should it be entrusted to the whims of inscrutable gods. Damn. I'm just trying to see if there are any other reedy thingies. So then this is what I read. Yep. Okay. Copy.
According to the experimental logs, extracting high concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Oh, I shall prepare. And I shall prepare by healing every. Hi, Osha. Alright. Ooh.
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become.
Kind of reminds me of, in Game of Thrones when Khal Drogo gets that, like, cut on his chest and Daenerys is like, save him. Like, I'll do whatever to save him, and then he's alive, but he's not there.
Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose? to inherit the benevolent name.
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this?
What? What?
In the blink of an eye, you've grown too big for hugs.
Oh my gosh, and just like... Okay, he's crying and he's not. Again. It's the same.
Adorno?
Oh.
How did you?
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again. Just like old times. All that's left to say is, it's all right. It's over now.
Mm. And it's even this hand, too. It was that hand in the last picture, right? He's giving me, like, Alhaithami vibes. Visually. And someone, I can't, there's someone else and it's on the tip of my tongue!
Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it? Promise me you'll see me off with a smile.
I hopes.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno! Theodore!
Lohen!
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
Rarg. Low roar from deep within. Rarg.
What was that sound?
Oh.
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum.
Oh, shit.
If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier.
Yo. That's not good. State the obvious, but like, that's not good.
Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? I know that feeling. Hand it over, and then get out of the way.
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat. Please, destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh and its power.
Oof.
Goodbye, Adorno.
Oh.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
I know I'm not saying much, but I am frowning.
Past this point. That's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
It looks very 90s. Like that purple, pink, and like greenish teal. Like I know teal is always greenish, but like extra more green than blue.
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it.
Oh yeah, because Ursa was an angel!
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight!
What was that noise over there?
Rarg, apparently. Final? It was Rarg.
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the Doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need... I space out. The apparatus. Okay. Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Anaxa. I inhaled my spit. He's giving me a little bit of Anaxa vibes, visually. I'll hate them mixed with Anaxa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I
But
wouldn't have had to work so
tinier.
hard to clean up previous escapees.
Ew.
But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
Are you planning to,
The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not?
I thought grudges were things that weren't, like, settled within you. Do grudges get settled?
In much the same manner. You just leave the monsters I captured to me.
Hello, Kitty Mala! Hi! That would be a great question to ask my therapist. Like, actually, I'm gonna write that down so I can ask her. Where's my thing? Because that, I think, would be an interesting topic of conversation is... Okay. Settle grudges. Do grudges get settled? Or is not being settled what makes them a grudge? That's so interesting. Settle. Sorry, I'm a slow writer. This is so interesting. Because it's not... I don't think it's a thing that has, like, a specific answer necessarily. It's just a very interesting, like, almost like intellectual debate. Huh. Welcome in. Ooh, currency wars. Currency wars. Yeah. Those higher levels will kick ass. Those higher levels will kick your ass.
Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before you sort tea, huh? Give him hell, Lohen.
Oh, give him hell.
And don't die. That's an order.
Where does that... Why does that... Don't die, that's an order. Varka so dad or proud uncle? I don't know. I didn't really have great, like, guy figures in my life growing up. I don't know. Older brother, but I also didn't have siblings, you know? So, like, Like I grew up an only child. I don't know. I can't think of a good word for it, but besides like that. Yeah. I don't know.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Part of me is thinking maybe the don't die, that's an order. Part of me, I don't think it is. But, like, what's coming to mind is, like, when Mighty finally gets to, like, beat up, like, Nikador and finds, like, try not to die too many times. But I feel like it might actually be a Game of Thrones reference. Not... I don't know. Not like a Genshin or stuff. I don't know.
Traveler, should we help him?
You've also thought of that? Yeah. Yeah. Nope. We're fine and just being like, oh, that's my person. That's my person. Happy Pride Month, y'all. That's his person, though, right? Like, and he's just like, huh. Don't die too many times. Like, he's still trying to be lighthearted. Anyway, I need to focus on this. Should we help him? No, let him face this fight alone. He has his own scores to settle.
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Can he handle them all?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your
Wait,
appointment.
did it get auto-modded? Let me go on my little computer here and see. It doesn't. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't, because I feel like I've approved the word gay before. How homophobic, though. You know, I'm trying to train my auto mod well.
Eric, Rarier, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges.
I fought for gay rights. I was at Stonewall, right? In the 70s. I totally wasn't born in the 90s. I beat up Automod. Really hard.
But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
He has no ass. That is me levels of ass right there. Oh boy.
So go. Settle things with your obsessions. Once and for all!
Negative ass. Oh shit. I was not ready for that. I gotta take some ibuprofen. Hold on. I feel like I'm always taking pills when I'm on stream. But I have to take ibuprofen. My hip is out of place and it hurts. Like extra. Oh my god. But where is it? Aha. Got it. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I only took one, so we'll see in like 20 minutes or so if I need to take another. Let's take ibuprofen. I'm always taking ibuprofen. I'm trying not to as much, but...
Let's fight! Now's our chance!
Alright. Also, my window's open, so you may hear noises from just outside.
Things seem pretty intense over there, too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake for you. Now's no time for distractions. No fairy tale ending for you. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Ooh.
Charge!
This looks like the art we got in Amphorius. That is beautiful.
Your verdict is... now, be gone!
Huh.
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too.
Why are you glitching?
So... come at me! Each and every one of you!
But like... I see it in everything too, Vanessa. I really do. Also... this picture is just... Amphorius was so good. I still think Amphorius and Genshin are connected. I mean, obviously they are, because, like, we know that, like, Genshin and Honkai Star Rail are, like, connected, but, like, we know that, like, but we don't know exactly how. Also, this picture, it's kind of hot. Am I wrong? Like, he does look a little bit like a rabid dog. That smirk, though. Like that... it's a little... You know? You know? Yep, they do. And the cubes in the black tide, and the fact that, like, the Genshin has a black sea, and, like, black tide, and then that... yeah. Yeah. Damn, this is kinda... like, I know it's Pride Month and this is a guy, but, like, you know? It's a little bit like... They are suspiciously similar. Rawr. No, they are quite similar, I fear. Oh, great.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this...
Yes! Good! Come get your fill! Not one of you will get past me!
Damn, dude.
Let's fight! No fairy tale ending for you!
I love the little voice crack in that line. No fairy tale ending for you.
Now's our chance!
choice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by gaining power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
He's crying now. He wasn't in the other pictures. I 100%. I'm on board with the Dottore is a segment of Xandar. I don't know, but they look familiar.
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong. You never have been. Power is the
Lohen
solution
question mark.
to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat. It is how we resist even death.
Ha! I don't like this picture, but I think it does a good job of showing how insane he is.
You simply lack enough of it. Not even close. Unless you accept this gift.
The power of finance bad fashion. It's purple and yellow.
Powers are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so?
That's true.
Carving up abysmal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leaning on divine favor.
Isolation.
Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
You guys can go from real hot to real creepy in just a second. He's such a sad about puppy and has genuine heartfelt reason behind all the stupid bullshit he does, and all the, like, cruel bullshit he does. Like, he's genuinely just trying to help. But, like... yeah, I agree with y'all.
You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
They invite what? Hello? What? Oh! Swing!
Not so talkative now, hmm? You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel. What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I? Be gone. I have no need for power I don't control.
Yo.
Lohen! Wake up! Lohen!
Huh. He's just a little stupid, and that's okay. There are plenty of very intelligent people who are also just so stupid. You know?
Lowen! Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Still sitting like he got killed in battle in Star Rail.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
In your hand. Is that the Ursa serum?
I didn't inject myself with it. Just used it to attract the monsters. Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I?
Ooh.
Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me. There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Thought it was Lucha. Headaches. I get headaches too, buddy.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
Ooh.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the Knights escort them back.
I think D-Luke is just staring at, like, Varka's, like shoulder muscles or something. Not quite, but that is kind of where I had the mouse. Wait. What meme? What meme?
As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later.
Oh! I don't know if I've seen that. At least not with... I've seen it like guys staring at other guys' boobs. But never a girl staring at a guy's boobs. Although I am also that meme. Then I think. Maybe. I do be staring at chests. Regardless of someone's gender.
Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Yeah. Yes. Very mighty experience.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
So, like, is he gonna die? After some time.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the benevolent
knight.
Oh.
This epitaph suits you, old man.
He got the Silver Wolf idol? With the bubblegum?
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
Me?
Oh, you see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
He does not have much practice with gum if he talks like that with gum in his mouth. No thanks.
You always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy. Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side.
So, these... Did you make them all?
I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Okay.
No wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole time, huh?
If he was in solitary confinement, how the fuck did he make gum?
That wasn't all. Our dear, reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down 2 other punishments.
And she's still acting Grandmaster even though Varka's still here? I have not done Varka's quest yet. But, and what were those?
The Knights have decided to rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain.
But he didn't necessarily want to be captain, so like...
The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant. For the time being.
Is that really okay?
Well, look at the Harbingers, Paimon. Look at the fucking Harbingers.
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
Yeah, he sure can be persuasive when he wants to be.
And it's all the more so for the title of Benevolent Knight.
Yeah, that's my question. Was he in confinement with the stove, pot, and sugar? Exactly.
I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must have been her imagination, eh?
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The
Ooh.
a win is a win knight. The punching bag knight. Sounds alright, too.
Oof. The ends justify the means. Knight, aka Kazlana.
That said, it seems this sinner will have to win a few more battles first before getting his next commendation.
In my opinion, by the way. And in the game, not necessarily in real life. It winning with the Canadian ape Paimon? That was so Minnesota. I apologize to any Canadians. You still pursuing Are you still pursuing power?
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging my limits is the first step towards transcending the mundane.
Ooh, mundane.
I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes. Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power.
Oh, thank you.
Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
I guess not, but... Ooh, but how many people remember in the end?
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong. In that case, until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own.
You forgive me? Why, thank you. Wait, are you Canadian? That's so fun. At least, I would imagine it's fun. I don't know.
Don't grow old on me, alright?
Oof. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're Canadian, yay! That's fun. I think. I don't know. I guess I don't really know how to respond. Cool? I guess. Don't grow old on me, zooms to the grave. You know, buddy, I don't think he's really getting any older. Just a little more decomposed. Knight's Legacy completed. Oh, we got a new recipe. That's fun. So, here's the question. Do I keep playing and do like someone else's story quest or something? Or do I end for the evening? For bubblegum. Wait, the recipe's for bubblegum? I read it, did not register it. Or if I did, I already forgot it. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Would y'all keep watching if I did another thing, or should I just end it here? I don't really know. I do have a lot of stories to do. Like, I have a lot of stories to do. Oh wait, those have been completed. Where are the ones that... Like, I'm genuinely asking, because I'm not sure. Hello, Crown 4212! Clarence is really good if you enjoy D&D. I started that, like, over a year ago. Oh boy. Because they're only like an hour or so, aren't they? How's it going, Crown? I get to Clarence. I've totally forgotten what happened. I really, really, really have to pee. So I will be right back, and then I will do Clarence quest. Alrighty. I shall be right back. Okay, doke. Wow. That was very northern sounding. Hello, hello, hello. I am back. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so let's finish Lowen's quest. I have a lot of other like quests to catch up on. Story quests. I started Clarence over a year ago, so I don't know how much of it I'm going to remember. Woo! Oh, I need to unmute the desktop audio. There you go. All right. Hi, Osha Kitty. How are you, baby? Say hi. Osha says hi. If you heard her. All right. So pretty.
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Are you just gonna stand by the mic, Osha? Yeah?
Hup.
Oh, wait. When does this thingy end? Oh, okay. Because I haven't gotten all that. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't ending. How have I only done it 3 times? Huh? Okay. What? Anyway. Alright, here we go. Osha, Kitty Mala says hi, Osha. Yo! Hold up. I just got a notification from Toodles' server. Yo! Yay!
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
Woohoo! That's super fun! Alright. Yo, that's such a... Alright. Anyway, continuing. Look at all these snazzy hats. What is this? What am I doing? So many hats. Okay. Oh god, I totally don't remember what I'm doing. It's been like over a year. Also, my cat...
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
They do.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Also, for anyone new here, my cat is fine. She has water, she has food, she has a clean litter box. She likes to not be stuck in the bedroom, but she kind of has to be stuck in the bedroom for right now, so.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely. If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
It seems like every character included in the script has a
The script.
certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads. Oh, come now, don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh, that reminds me. Morning.
Oh, what did we have for breakfast this morning?
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask. Not like good food. How about some macarons? I could make you some.
No thanks, I'm allergic to almonds.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef.
What do chefs look like?
Besides, sweets?
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine. Hey! Did she just... Florian must have broke character for a second. This isn't getting us. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
I like Paimon's little outfit here.
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players, so I'll be the one consulting the phaetometer.
Okay.
You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time and begin to carefully observe the woman's mannerisms. You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away. And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand.
Did something happen to your husband? Wow, we're assuming people are... Nope.
So you noticed. That's a little embarrassing. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
We are in... I'm doing Cloran's story quest now.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
He's adorable! Also, I need this outfit.
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband
Oh my
was
god.
dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
I read this as decapitated. Dear Lord. Dear Lord.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said
Love
our goodbyes,
Damien, yeah.
He couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible. We sincerely hope your husband will be able
Damon.
to return
I
to
said
your side
Damien.
soon.
I know you're talking about Damon. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, me as well, Vanessa.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic and wait for good news. We don't always get to choose what happens to us. But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way.
It's okay.
I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious dessert.
I love the... Sorry for the typo, and then immediately another typo. It's okay. Also, that's such a mood.
I'll do my best.
I do the same
You bid
damn
farewell
thing.
to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
She looks like she's about to, like, have a marching band performance or something.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
Gruff Merchant, played by Clarence.
How about this much?
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
It sounded a little like New York or Boston. Something on like something in like New Englandy at the end. Dead amount.
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Half an onion. I don't know.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
I can't do accents aside from like very Minnesota or just, which is kind of what I have. So, but I can really make it. I can push it, you know, quite a bit further.
What are you? It's nearly upon us. Everything costs
Exactly,
$75
Farina.
before. If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Oh, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking to him. We still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Why is persuade in, not question marks, what's the word? Quotations. Alright, Lenny, you're up.
Okay, while everyone is talking, I secretly use my magic props to summon a bottle of wine.
I know,
without the
it's really
merchant
cute,
noticing.
isn't it?
We meant no offense, sir. Here, allow me to offer you this bottle of vintage wine, made only from the finest grapes. I'll just leave it here. Please, enjoy it at your leisure. Ah, I should mention that this wine is the perfect accompaniment to a meal. I'd suggest enjoying it with dinner.
Alright. Go on and ask. What do you want to know?
So many things, dude.
Do you have any information on the monsters or the crisis that has overtaken the kingdom?
Crisis. If you ask me, there's a crisis everywhere you look.
There certainly is.
Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying
This is
all
from
our
what,
trade
2-3 years ago? So 23 was Sumeru, 24. Yeah, like 2 years ago.
We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan or maintain order?
Order? I'm getting Penacony flashbacks.
We could all starve and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat.
Gruff merchant, how I know how you feel.
Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
You don't say.
That is concerning.
Maybe I'm projecting a little, but...
Thank you, sir. We won't take up any more of your time now.
Oh no!
Why did you leave in such a hurry?
Not the Charmony doll.
Well, you see, that bottle of wine was just a cardboard prop.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
No?
How about the city square? Follow me.
Alright, fine. We can go around more people.
Before
Whoa!
you lies the city's central square.
It's naked!
You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low.
He probably wanted to watch the water, and he
doesn't
can't
seem
since
to
it's not
notice your
here.
approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts,
That's probably why he's
he
anxious.
shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him. Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Wait, you're...
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marechaussee hunter!
Oh boy. Look away, the plaza's changing.
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes, yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come! Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
Ooh.
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marachose hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was the one who drove them back.
Wait. That was a person in that one quest I did last. Casiodor is like a real character, like in Genshin, right? From something. God, that name sounds so familiar.
However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power.
Luck with Lohen
Or
pulls.
perhaps an evil
one
sorcerer
sec.
has been meddling in our affairs. All I know for sure is that their return has stripped the city of any chance at peace.
You know, water is very peaceful. So, actually it's not. Well, it can be. That's, anyway. Lohen pulls. I did 1 or 2 this morning. No luck yet. I will see if I have enough thingy-mabobs, primo gems, after this. Like, once I get out of this little, like, cutscene-y thingy, remind me, and I will double check. Because you want him.
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marachose hunters anymore. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marachose hunters... So, on the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that I've seen you in person, I finally know that it was true.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marachose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to find them. Can you guess?
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific location. Oh, although, if you leave the camp, follow the road, you should run into a group of guards. They might know more about where to find the monsters.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
Okay.
Careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There are evil sorcerers inside the city as well, so be on your guard.
Inside the city?
They're actively working with the monsters, and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. They're the reason why, even inside the city, everything has been a giant mess. Even one of our kindest ministers
sorry, I
has
was
turned
thinking.
into a boorish and unreasonable figure, interested in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people. Who knows how much longer we'll be able to go on like this.
Wow, imagine having a government or something making laws that would be exploiting its people. I, an American, could never imagine that. The good thing is, I don't have to, because it's already happening. Actually, that's more so bad news, but... I also really liked the phrase malicious magic. That was a yummy phrase. I'm gonna write that down as well. Can't even imagine that. Like, it's really hard to. Yeah. Malicious magic. Is that an Osha? Hi, Osha.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Marina could sing him a song.
Uh-huh.
She'd just start singing Only the Young by Taylor Swift. Or like
really the right time?
Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
I appreciate your kindness, but for now, it's more important to focus on the crisis at hand.
I'm assuming, Kitty Mallet, were you being sarcastic? Like, I think you were, but I just want to double check. Yes, okay, I figured, but...
Brave hunters, I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
These look like little numbies, almost.
If I understood correctly, there are currently 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving, right?
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Maybe the evil sorcerer is stirring within.
Well, this seems like a good moment for a break. Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Why?
Well, Clarence said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marechaussee hunters were also treated like that.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there are definitely some similarities. Would you like to hear more about it?
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You brought up bits and pieces of the hunter's history before, but it was all in passing.
Paimon wants to know too! The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
Wait, this is the old Paimon video, isn't it? It sounds sharper.
No.
Not in
All
pitch, but like
hunters were ordinary mortal fighters.
pointed like in the mouth.
The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Huh.
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marechaussee hunter?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the swordsmanship
Yeah, I
techniques.
think it is, yeah.
Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person. To become a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly? Oh, and the evil sorcerer the script mentions. Did they?
I doubt they will. I doubt they'd re-record those lines because I'm pretty sure Paimon has like the highest count in like the game. I'm right? Like she's gotta. My Why isn't that charging? One second. My phone needs to be plugged in and it's not. What? Did that work? Yay! Alrighty. Cool. Here we go. I thought. What? Okay. No, yes, I doubt they would go back and re-record those lines because they'd have to, like, repay someone else. And I feel like the voice is similar enough that people will understand, you know?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria. After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
Crap.
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Claran?
She went on a YouTube deep dive,
From
I
my
bet.
master.
Huh. By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
Someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends. Back in the day, she would often bring Clorand over to play, but then...
She died?
Let's not get off topic. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
I'm gonna guess she died.
Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Marachose Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marachose Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
Ah, I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Yeah, you would know about that, huh, hon? Oh no. Farina.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
Evil sorcerers.
I know monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right? We can come back to the sorcerer later.
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
What about you, partner? What do you think?
The sorcerer problem seems pretty important.
I mean, you're not wrong. But those characters are usually the ones pulling the strings behind the scenes. More often than not, they're very formidable opponents. Going after them now might be jumping the gun a little bit. We don't want a total party kill on the first day, right? With Clorand as the GM, I wouldn't rule out the possibility.
You've persuaded me. I wonder if I had played this when it first came out, if I would be playing it differently than I am now. Because of, like, the political situations going on in America.
Then it's settled. Let's go hunt some monsters.
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn around and head out of the city.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there, outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
Oh shoot, I was gonna...
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles.
I was gonna see if I had enough things for a pull.
Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese Hunters?
Marachose Hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, you expect me to believe you're one of them?
I'd like to do a medicine... insight check to see what he's thinking. Hi, Osha Kitty. I love.
While everyone is talking, you begin to carefully observe the captain's mannerisms.
Okay.
Every so often, you see him glance toward a particular direction, with a pained expression on his face, as if an invisible thread is tying him to an unknown
Invisible
place.
string. Tiny to me.
As you follow his gaze, you vaguely recall that the location he seems fixated on is known for its difficult terrain. Any battle that breaks out in a place like that is likely to be prolonged and devastating.
Is that where the monsters are? Outside the forest in the area with the difficult terrain?
They're so cute.
The captain is taken aback by your sudden question. Still, his shock only lends credence to your theory. You're looking to fight the monsters?
Well, we're marshose hunters after all. You could say that's basically our job.
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism. In the end, he decides to inform you of the locations where the monsters have appeared. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with, but if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Luck. Luck. Luck. Alright, let me see here. No. Damn. What pity am I at? Like 80? On shit. Best. I did my commissions for the day, I believe. I think I'm at like 80. Okay, so 1260. 65. 70. 75. So the next one will be 80. I have, I believe, all of the thingies from the combat event. All the primos, at least. Okay. I think. I'll double check. Do I have all the test rounds done? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got all the primos from that. I haven't done that, but... Ooh. Let's see. Let's see about this. I haven't ever actually done this on computer. Oh yes, let's calibrate. Spacebar. You know what, close enough for now. Whoa, this is so much harder on here. I'm spacing out. Let's try. Let's maybe try the easier one. I'm trying. ASD JKL. See, I want to use my... Okay. Okay. Bum. Oh, it's confusing because they're not like lining up. Bum. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe. You know, here's the thing. I can play real instruments. I was so bad at Guitar Hero when I was younger. Huh. I'm gonna... ASDFJKL. Let's see if that helps me. Because I think maybe using more of my left hand? Because I'm... Fuck. We'll see. Oh god. Wait, can I change how I view the notes? Can they be curved? Yes, that was easy level. It sure was. We'll just switch this back. Okay, ASDJKL. Ba, ba. I damn it. Oh, okay, okay, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one. Yeah, where is curved plane? This also might be easier on my eyes because of the different backgrounds. Okay. 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 Let's try it. I got too confident. Got a little too confident. Damn it. Woo! Okay! Okay. 227. I don't know this song, but we'll see how it goes. ASD, JKL. Damn it. Wow. Hey, I got the purple ones. No, I don't. Dang it. I also don't know if I've ever heard this one before. Okay. Exit. And we'll go... Actually, we'll go back to a different one. And we'll go to normal. We'll do this. We got this. ASD. That almost sounded like the Dracara's sound. No. I like that they're all just at this table and Kabe's just playing piano. Ooh, that's a fun little piano at the end. All right, he is performing for them. And we shall stick to the easiest one. Providing the background music? I sure am. And now he's got a French horn. Is it double horn? I think it's just French. Damn it. wasn't too bad. Did I get it on that? Here, how many have I done? Yeah. Oh, I only have 2 more. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see, let's see, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yeah, well, okay. I appreciate you guys all just sitting here and watching me do this. Okay, that is like 4 minutes. I've gone through all these. Oh no. Shoot, I've done all the well, this is shorter. Let's see. Sounds good to me. Should be good after this one. And then I shall do a poll. Okay, this is a lot more fun on my keyboard, like on my computer, than on my phone. Okay. Those glissandos sound real cool. Yo, alright, I think I got it, I think I got it, I think I got it. Did I do it? Yo. Yo. Okay, so I think, didn't I say this would be pull 80, I believe? Alright. I just want to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 80. Come on, load. Yay! $70, $75. Yes, this will be pull 80, I think. Come on, buddy, come on. Damn it! No, it's okay. We'll get there. I can get 10 wishes in 15 days. Oh.
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
I wonder. Whoa, my leg is asleep and it's like starting to wake up and it's doing the really painful thing. I know, god damn it, Lohen. Oh well. Alrighty, well if you have a test tomorrow, good luck. Good luck on your final kitty mala. I shall continue this, but have a good night. Yes, yes, yes.
Based on what the captain said, the monsters should be right up ahead.
Alright, they're gonna be right up ahead.
Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
Ooh.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
Let's go where the monsters have appeared. They're all warning us not to. Warning about it. Some, I forget what song that is exactly. They trying to warn me about it. It's some Taylor song. Whoa, those are big ass scratches.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered all around, and downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks. All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the... The monsters have emerged.
Oh no! Alright, sorry y'all, I'm trying to adjust here. This is a mattress that is older than me, so it sags more than I do. And water right here. I'm going to put some stuff in here. I should make a little hydrate routine, huh? Bloop. Okay.
They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
A little help here! This thing wants to eat Paimon!
I think that might be called Karma, Paimon.
Your battle round begins now.
Oh no, am I gonna actually have to fight? Oh, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, hold on. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop. Okay. I thought that said pound. I thought it was LB, but 16. I get it. Oh no.
Spring forth!
Shower me with praise!
Why can't I have my Nadia?
Fire! Well, with rocks.
The next battle round begins now.
Aha! Nah! Hey there!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment.
Just
before
snaps.
dissipating
Love that.
into thin air.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
I never knew the Fatometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
Well, let's talk about luck, Farina. You are wearing quite a lovely hat, so...
That's part of the fun. The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
These are the hands
Just
of
as you begin to celebrate your
fate.
victory,
My
a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
Is it cancer? A suspicious lump.
Suspicious lump. Wait, could it be the thing that appears after every battle?
Enemy drops?
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
Well, what's your glove made of?
As you investigate the mound,
Is it permeable?
you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood. It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters.
Ooh.
With the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Let's dig it up. Alright, treasure, 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 treasure.
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
Well, I mean, yes. However, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. However, I can easily be put back into that situation if I don't get to stay afloat right now. You know?
Yeah.
But in the game,
Think about
yeah,
all
for
the
sure.
people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt fighting the monsters. Wouldn't it be better if we gave the treasure to them?
You are talking like someone who does not have food insecurity, my
Wait,
dear.
is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it
Hello,
for ourselves.
Mokiki! How's it going?
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story. But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marashose hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally? They might get even more suspicious of us.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Yeah! Farina! I finished Lowen's quest, and then a long time ago, like over a year ago, had started Cloran's quest, and I wasn't quite ready to be done for the night, so then I asked people what I should do, and someone suggested Chlorans, so here we are. I'm finishing that up.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late. Why don't we call it a day for now?
Wow! Where did the time go?
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because the story is particularly enticing, but I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here! Ooh, how about we play through the night?
That's what I'm doing right now. It's currently 1:51 a.m.
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
You don't have to sound so shameful, Rena. That's okay. You can say that. You're allowed to have...
Yeah, that won't work
like,
for
say...
me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
Oh.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Ooh.
Huh? Another location?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
Whoa! They really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna go buy like a big organ, because she said pull out all the stops.
Well, even if we
gotta
end the
be
game
inside.
for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Cloran finish her story, right? Paimon wants to hear more about the history of the hunters.
Something tells me you just want to finish the free desserts before we break for the day.
Hey Sebastian, how's it going? Loved this quest? I started it over a year ago. Currently doing the Clorant quest. I finished the Lohen quest earlier. It was fabulous. Started the Clorant quest over a year ago. Working on it now.
It's okay.
Hopefully finishing it up tonight.
The Paimon not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy her own.
Well, as far as I know, Paimon, it's a good thing that you don't have food allergies. Because it sucks.
Paimon really does want to hear more about Cloran's master.
For anyone watching on the YouTube side, if you would like less lag, less latency, you can always come over and watch me on Twitch, and the link is in the description of this live.
Well...
If the story doesn't have a happy ending, it's okay not to finish it. I don't always like happy endings, though. You know?
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now. My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual, if inexperienced in the ways of raising children. My first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it.
I have a feeling she probably was concerned and was trying not to show it.
See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down. Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade.
Excuse me for asking this, Clorant, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Probably around, 3, give or take.
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
You know, some days I still struggle to hold a fork, and I am 28 years old.
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children. She believed trial and error was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
I'm not so sure this question.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Niue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
Not a cute little lizard or a puppy or a cat or it just. Okay.
A Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
And this is my pet rattlesnake.
What she said was this. Make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
You know, as someone raised as an only child, I can confirm the pet is the sibling. Oh, my thing is weird again. Hold on, I'm gonna restart my interface. Hey, can confirm. Some days you're the pet and some days you're the sibling. Does that... Did that make... Am I words incorrectly? Speaking. Are those the right words? I don't think they are. But I don't want to put too much energy into thinking. Hopefully y'all get what I'm trying to say.
And how old were you when this happened?
5.
Well, did you win?
Some days.
No, I lost.
Oh!
So, you actually became the Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in cordial relationship ever since.
Cordial.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marashosei hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and she subjected me to was strict. She always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
Oh. I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time, so I didn't know how to interact with others.
That's okay.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Protector of Justice? Oh, wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who was always active at night?
Vigilante, you say?
Yep, that would be her.
Know a song.
She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night. I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the truth from Mr. Callis that night.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
My apologies.
Why apologize for that?
There's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately operated outside the law.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
Ooh.
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked.
Oh.
Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just 2. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
I love, like, Farina's little eyelash decoration thingies. Like, they're so fun.
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the 2 she'd used by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly sounds like a Fascinating individual. With her strong sense of justice, it's no surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
A strong sense of justice, you say?
It's true.
Well,
I always wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction. But...
For anyone who doesn't know, a strong sense of justice often accompanies... My brain is still in music land. A strong sense of justice often accompanies neurodivergence, specifically ADHD and autism. Also, my sound is weird again. I gotta restart my interface.
She suddenly disappeared. I turned 10 years old.
Oh!
Disappeared? What happened?
Well, she disappeared. That's what happened, Paimon.
I have no idea.
Psh.
She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went.
Do people in Teyvat get periods, do you think? Like that... That is something I wonder. Because I'm sitting here like, oh, 10 years old. Would you have learned how to deal with a period by then? Because I guess it depends on, like, whether or not you've had your period, you know? And that is a time when it could happen, or also could not have happened. What a weird, not weird thought. I don't want to say weird in, like, a bad way, but just... This is the ADHD brain. I hear 10 years old and I think, I wonder if people in Teyvat have periods. I don't fucking know.
That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But Master never came to pick me up. My own. It was to an empty house.
Oh! That sounds sad as a 10-year-old, but... Wait, it was empty? What happened to the little Geovishap thingy pet?
When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callus's house to ask about her whereabouts. Shook his head.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent. When a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, the mother willingly leaves them behind.
As far as we know, she's human. Like, you're not a kitten? That's not how humans generally work. You know?
Were you upset, Clorand?
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
I to buy the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased. But you're right. I suppose I do take after her in some ways.
Yeah.
Clorand had such an interesting past. I never had the chance to ask her about it before. I wonder... Clorand's master were the champion duelist back then.
Ooh.
Would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently?
Huh.
Oh, judging by the atmosphere, Clorand and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward. Well, anyway.
Oof.
Would you look at the time? It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time.
If we keep talking like this, we really will be here all night.
I had a great time. Thank you for being our GM.
Anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better. Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geobishop sometime. Maybe your master was onto something.
You could be right.
What does she mean, onto something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their spare time.
Yeah, what does she mean by onto something?
Guess I'll head back as well.
What?
I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
Ooh, did y'all hear that car go by? Exciting. Wait until the next day. 8 to 10. Coolio, let's go here. Oop. I do just real quick want to make sure I did do my dailies today, right? Okay, good. Alright. Now let's go 8 to 10 or whenever it is. I really appreciate everyone hanging around and watching me play. It seriously makes my day. Like, it's kind of nice to not do it alone, you know, because I would be doing this anyway, but it's nice to, I don't know, have people with me.
Let's go meet up with the group. Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
Alright. Oh! Map! Ooh, all the way over here. Buried on? Do you guys say buried? Or buried? I think most of the time I say buried. Like, you know, like berry sacks kind of thing, but... Oh, hello, little crab. Whee! Whoa, I was just flying around too fast with my mouse there. Alright. But sometimes I say bury. Till we were dead and gone and buried.
Looks like everyone's here. Now,
I like
before
this
we begin,
piano.
Why don't we finish where we left off yesterday?
Okay.
There was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup of tea.
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorand? Paimon's more concerned about our current surroundings. Heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
I was thinking a school.
I admire the work put into the set. Still, it's obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Meripede.
You know, like schools, when they only have like a couple lights on, because like, it's like at like night when like when everyone, most people have gone home. You know?
So this set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
Anyone think Clorand's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
But like in a cute way, though. It's scary in a cute way.
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on. But first, we should really figure out what to do with this treasure.
Treasure.
If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Clorand's master did?
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile. As long as we're helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or did you want some more tea?
Oh, Paimon's good. Thanks. Why aren't you saying anything, Navia? Wait, what's that next to you?
the short sword Cloran mentioned last night. I found it.
That is just a knife.
Huh. I'm surprised you managed to track it down after all this time.
That's like just a knife, though, right? Is that what you're supposed to be a sword?
I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it to me.
Oh?
Of course I had to keep it safe. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Wait, we haven't been thrown into prison yet, have we?
Well, it's only a matter of time. It pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an umbrella on hand, even when it's sunny.
Well.
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
Turns out Paimon cares more about snacks than treasure. Not surprising.
So, you've reached an agreement? Alright then, we can continue with the story.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
Alright. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand.
Oh?
The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere, but your spirits are surprisingly high. In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of help.
Thank you, kind soul.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight. However, there's still quite a bit of Mora remaining. It appears you haven't made much progress.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible guy. I'm sure he knows the people here far better than us.
Oh, good idea!
Just as you start to make way to the square, intent on finding the man again, there's a voice.
Ooh. Oh, click. I was sitting here pressing space.
Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you and proceed to politely pay their respects.
Greetings, gentlemen. Are we being invited for afternoon tea?
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you. Please come with us.
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right? Meeting the king himself would be a fantastic opportunity to do that.
I say, if something happens, we'll just turn the whole place upside down.
Ooh.
That sounds a little intense.
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. They lead you all the way to the audience hall of the palace.
Ooh.
Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques, glass shelves, and silver candlesticks. The items appear quite ordinary in size and dimension, yet their presence somehow makes the emptiness of the hall feel even so ominous.
Wow, it's so luxurious!
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, sits upon the deep crimson throne before you. He wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gemstone the size of a bird's egg set right at the very front.
What
As
egg?
you observe it, you see a complex pattern of light reflect off its surface.
Like, are we talking ostrich? Are we talking robin? Are we talking chicken? Are we talking quail? Oh? Oh? Hi, thank you for the follow. I'm currently doing Cloran's quest. I finished up Lohen's a little bit ago.
They're here, Your Majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister, shields his mouth with his hands and bends down to whisper a few words to the king. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up.
Blue mustache.
His gaze shifts to fixate on your group, but he does not move from his place at the king's side.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though. We should keep a close eye on him.
The king remains still and says nothing. The minister is the one who speaks. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work. So please allow me, his Prime Minister, to welcome you in his stead. I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. Such a great deed deserves to be rewarded.
Ooh.
However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes, you'll forgive me for seeking to verify the truth by speaking to you myself.
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right? So we'll just explain what happened.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go perfectly.
The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us. Well, that was enough details, right? Believe us now?
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must mean you are also in possession of the treasure they stole?
Well, we did take the treasure, but...
How did he know about the treasure?
Great question, Farina.
Then I must ask that you return it at once. It belongs to the kingdom.
Yeah, and how are we... Are we really any more inclined to believe you than, like, not inclined to believe you? Like, you claim you're the little prime minister guy, but, like, are you actually?
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward? Shouldn't the treasure be considered a part of that?
Yes, that was indeed what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction. Only that which is freely given by the king can be considered a reward. Taking the rightful wealth of a kingdom without said permission, on the other hand, is a crime.
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us, the treasure would still be buried underground somewhere!
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the court and without receiving permission, yes? What, no answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legendary Marechaussee hunters, sought to take the treasure for yourselves?
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy talk for him the whole time?
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains resting on either side of the throne. His posture is rigid and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty eye, completely unmoved by the events before him.
From the look of things, could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer? Or could both the king and the Prime Minister have fallen under the evil sorcerer's...
I would like to observe the number of guards stationed in the hall.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn. Sensing the tense atmosphere in the room, they stand at the ready, each with a hand placed upon the hilt of their sword, as if prepared to draw their weapons and surround you at a moment's notice.
I'm curious.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down, I guess.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters. What a pity. Guards, take them away and throw them in the dungeons.
Oh no, I had my pen in my hand and I just accidentally threw it. Where'd it go? Why did I turn southern? Ugh. Okay.
Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine whether you have any accomplices outside the court.
Wait, or maybe start some kind of riot?
But if we try to fight the guards right now...
Don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
You can have my hand too.
Thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards surrounding you on both sides. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling and smell the stench of death and decay all around you that you finally realize you've stepped into a completely different world.
Don't try anything funny.
But life is so boring if nothing's funny.
The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall, but the only response you receive is the sound of water dripping from the ceiling.
No! What should we do now?
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands, of course. I draw my weapon.
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there. You now recall that your weapons were confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell. The bag of treasure along with them.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even feel a lock hole on the cell door.
Well, there goes all...
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well. This is where the script ends.
Someone find Elio.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint, or gives the GM some kind of code for how to move forward.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison? Like, they'll only show us the way out once we've grown truly and utterly desperate?
That is a possibility.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess that's kind of how the Fortress of Meripede works if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you earlier. I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Wait, Cloran said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
Or it got passed down to her master?
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything.
Yeah.
I'd say the sword was most likely an heirloom passed down over time.
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master. And you gave it to me just like that? You weren't worried I might lose it?
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then, because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Oh. Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel. Between Mr. Callis and myself.
Oh!
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. She was on great terms with Papa as well. After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other. She entrusted this sword to me, and never came back.
Oh, it's doing the thing again. Hold on. Okay, here we are.
We were both sad and conflicted, and totally overthinking everything as a result. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided. Back then, it felt like I hadn't just lost a father, but a close friend as well.
Oof.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found your way back to each other and can enjoy things like this together.
Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry, you two. I didn't mean to bring up any sad memories.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at fault.
Oh. Plop.
Looks like the next part of our script is here.
I like her bottom eyelashes a lot.
Perfect timing. The situation was really starting to get desperate. And not just because of the prison thing.
From Claren's face, I really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
Maintaining a poker face takes true skill.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell how much time has passed. Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw, mold, and rust, and find yourselves alternating between fits of drowsiness and despair. Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the door.
Heads up, everyone. Someone's coming.
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice down.
Let's talk to this
Who
person.
are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but truth is the same as your own. I'm also a Marshose hunter.
Ooh.
Shh. I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much noise...
I understand, but how can we be sure we can trust you?
I apologize, guys. My allergies have been pretty bad.
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime, you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise. If you want to escape, it has to be now.
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a trap?
Oh, I bet it was.
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet.
This guy sounds familiar.
Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on. Agree that now is not the time for details.
Well, it doesn't look like we have any other choice.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons alone the true enemy behind the scenes. His faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed a number of golems in various rooms to defeat him.
Oops.
You must find a vault. It is said that within that vault, the Marashose hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
It's the 10-minute version of All Too Well, isn't it? From the vault. Get it? Get it? Get it? Yeah?
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards. I'll try my best to distract them so they don't go after you. As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
Ooh.
In that case, please stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my utmost. Here, this map should lead you there.
Oh, I am so sorry. I just hit that mic. My elbow is out of place. And I'm trying to fix it, but it's not popping back in. And it is fairly painful. Alright, right there at the edge. Okay.
Got it.
Alright, once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. I'll lead you out of here as quickly as possible. You now have the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Marashose hunters. Please, get out there and reclaim what's ours. And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
That's not what I meant to... I know how to play the game, I promise you guys. Ooh, sparkly thing.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Yes, a very, very, very suspicious rock.
Well,
you know?
I'd say an investigation's in order then. Plus, if all else fails, we can just blow it up.
Kaboom!
Wow, you really meant that!
Did you think she didn't?
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water, its surface shimmering a brilliant shade of sapphire blue.
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim!
Yay! Oh boy. Nope. This is not going how I want it to. There we go. I don't think I've ever been underwater on PC. In Genshin. This is so fascinating. Very different controls.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find yourself in an eerily quiet space. Before you lies a narrow passageway that appears to trail off endlessly into the distance.
Ooh.
But this door is blocking our way in. Huh. It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time. I've got to hand it to the tabletop troupe. They really went all out with the props.
Huh. What have we got down here? A kind of mechanism connected to the door? It looks like we might have to arrange it into a certain pattern.
A pattern on a stone door. That's something Master mentioned before.
Something wrong, Clarant?
Interesting.
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. It appears to be an ancient site of some sort, where treasure likely awaits.
Are we not gonna go when I click?
Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been disturbed. If you listen closely, you can almost convince yourself you can hear the sound of its calm, gentle breathing.
That description makes Paimon feel kind of bad for disturbing this place.
Yeah.
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer. I say it's time for this treasure to once again see the light of day.
Lenny's right. We need to keep going. The future of the kingdom depends on it. The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right? Let's start exploring the area.
Yes, that should be fine. Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to improvise.
Alrighty. Oof. I am debating calling it here. How does anyone know how close to the end of the Scion? I suppose I could.
Where's my key?
Try to look at.
I found something!
Oh, Clorand's
Found something here too.
Story.
Same here.
Give me a second, y'all. You don't think it's very long? Okay. Yes, give me just a second, game. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out here.
Where's my key? Not again.
Okay. I'm gonna try to finish it. We'll see.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
It has been so long, I forgot how to do the puzzles. Oh! Like that. Oh, they're dancing! I think.
It worked!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past. At the end of each puzzle, you're rewarded with...
With?
a key.
Wow.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Huh? This is one of the Marechaussee Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation.
Huh.
It looks just like the one Master passed down to me. It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key. And it seems like we just collected 3 of them. That must mean...
Huh? What's wrong?
You hear a few strange noises. Suddenly, all the torches in the ruin go out at once.
Huh? What's going on?
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone. The space is now completely dark, and you cannot see anything.
Why did I just close my eyes?
Still see a little bit over here.
Paimon, don't break other people's immersion.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps pierce through the darkness.
There's someone else here. Oh, this is so unsettling. I can't see anything.
I've been discovered then?
Almost sounds like Don Hong.
Wait, that voice, it's...
You recognize the voice as belonging
Does
to the
anyone
god
else
who led you to this place.
think that maybe that sounds a little
It
bit like Don
appears
Hong?
he now covets the treasure for himself and has come to stake his claim.
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Then I can probably relax. Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we retreat for now?
A bit. Okay, so I'm not like completely crazy.
Judging by the way he's holding
I don't know if it is, but it kind of sounds
be a real
similar-ish.
But this isn't part of the script.
Retreat? That's not the Hunter way. If it's dark for us, then it's dark for him. We choose to fight.
You know, good point. It is dark for him too.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit. This battle will be in the dark.
You got it.
Well then, let us begin.
Oh, cute. He's got little abyss eyes. Great. Oh boy.
Into the shadows.
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike.
Is he still standing? Goodness, he's...
Whoa.
Is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is near. Just have not been relit.
She really doesn't want to break immersion, huh?
What about now?
Final
Are they
strike.
not hearing her do this?
Oh, well, did we get him?
Why isn't she answering?
Glorian?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the 4 of you successfully defeat the uninvited guest. That look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person as soon as I defeated him.
Huh? Mr. Florian? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. I should stay in character. Speak your name, guard. Why did you lead us here just to betray us? Is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
What kingdom? What peace? Those Those were nothing but lies! I, Florian, am a true Marechaussee hunter, descended from hunters of ages past.
So he's also using his real name. Wait, was that the name of his character from the very beginning?
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marechaussee hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before? Shouldn't we fight together for the sake of the people?
Ooh. Good question.
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marechaussee hunter.
What's that supposed to mean?
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted every Marechaussee hunter. And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When a person came to mourn his passing.
Well,
the Marechaussee hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We deserved more recognition.
Wait, Fontaine's a city? Thought it was a nation? Or is it both? Is it like New York?
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? I didn't expect the script to contain this level of social criticism.
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself? You feel like you're owed fame and wealth?
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marechaussee hunter is capable of passing through this final door. As someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain, Florian lost that right long ago.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway? We've got all the keys, right? So can we just go in and take a look?
You're sure you want to go in?
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to
I'm
see
hearing what
what's
they're
inside.
saying, but like, I'm not processing it. My brain is still stuck in, it sounds similar to Donghung, but I don't think it is. You know? But I know that voice.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
Pesky brats.
Watch yourself.
Together.
Together!
All right. Your choice of action is confirmed.
Florian takes out keys from earlier, walks up to the heavy door. Without anyone noticing, she takes out her own key and joins it with the others to form the final required shape. Beautiful. It's a screwdriver!
Before you, the door to the treasure, sealed and undisturbed for more than 100 years, flings open. You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse, almost like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn. You get the impression that the secrets buried behind this door might be just as heavy as the sound you just heard.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too!
Ugh, uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring. What do we have here?
A stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
Wait. Have we seen Florian before? I forget. It's been a long time since Fontaine. But there was a... one person in Farina's quest that Howard voiced. Could this be Howard? And, like, that's just, like, if it... I don't know.
Treasure vault? Looks more like an abandoned warehouse.
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at the end?
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning only to drop on part They could have at least filled this place with cardboard Mora or something.
Ooh, she's reading the... she's reading Season 8 of Game of Thrones, I believe. She's reading it to filth.
Wait, I get it now. Paimon, this is the real Marashose Hunter treasure.
This is it? The Marashose Hunter treasure is just a stone
I
slab
wonder
and
if
some
that is
broken
Howard.
Swords? I can't believe it. I refuse to believe.
Cause damn, that really does sound like him.
Whoa, are you okay?
It sounds so familiar, though.
The Marasho appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. He needs to leave the room for a moment to collect himself. One of you seems to understand the significance already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in the meantime and explore your surroundings.
It is? Wait, is it Howard? Is that what you're saying it is too? Yeah! Heck yeah! So I'm very excited about having, like, figured that out.
Ready.
Oh, do we not? Dang, I thought she would go faster. Heck yeah! I'm proud of myself.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
What just happened?
Yeah.
Do you remember how you got here? Or what happened to your body just now?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave! Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out. I've already dismantled the whole thing.
Thank you if you like looked that up. Thank you so much, Mokiki, for that.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It would seem your skills as a Marashose hunter are as...
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, it was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something agitated and angry. Who knows? Maybe it was my own anger all along. I could never really tell. The father and the other Marashose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them. Accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me. At that point, I remember the legend my father used to tell me. The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives? Wouldn't they just destroy the treasure and bury you along with it?
I can't remember. My head is a mess. It
Mood.
felt like there was this voice telling me to eliminate the hunters, but now it's gone.
Description, I suspect you were dealing with a devorator.
Oh, what?
Devorator?
Oh, your master, your father, I mean, never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries ago.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be. The seal!
The seal?
My family has served as Marashose hunters for many generations. But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal as well. My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had been passed down over a truly ancient age, and protecting it was our clan's most important duty.
So I know he's probably not talking about Seal the animal, you know, but it is kind of funny to imagine that. It does make it a little more entertaining. Why? Why do we need to have cars that loud?
But he died. I finally decided to come down and check on it one day, and that's where my memories become fuzzy.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal being, even ones as capable as the Hunters. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it, you could easily fall prey to its influence and corruption. In light of this, some Marechaussee Hunters chose to seal the Devorator away, in the hopes that a permanent solution would come with the passage of time.
Her bottom lashes are so cool, though.
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts, to the point where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in skill with a blade, but in mental fortitude as well.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I remember correctly, each was entrusted to a respected and capable hunter. How did you manage it?
Yeah.
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third was one that I snatched while the person was on the way home from the tavern. I nearly died in that alley. I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any opportunity to sneak up on you. I never even saw you drink a single glass of liquor. The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then... Oh, I get it now. That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
NB flag? Ace flag. Happy Pride,
I did
y'all.
pour my heart and soul into it. The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marechaussee Hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding onto that part of yourself, no matter how small.
I have done so many despicable things. I have nothing to be proud of.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story. Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it? In your heart of hearts,
Wow.
he was the one you truly wanted to defeat.
The evil sorcerer. If only someone had thought maybe we should defeat the evil sorcerer first.
But I've already tainted my sword.
It was me, I thought that.
I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you introduced yourself earlier. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people? What did your father teach you about our order?
This is bet on it, and he's about to slap that water.
You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. Do you still not understand?
Oh no! I didn't mean to.
Even after seeing the...
The intentions of the wielder.
You're right. I am a Marechaussee hunter. It's time for me to redeem, no, to finally serve the people I vowed to protect all along.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
Good. Then, come with me, and help me see the script through to the end.
Huh? See the script through to the end? But there's no more script left.
Never finished it, huh?
No, I mean, I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here. There was no reason to write beyond this point.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
You mean the Devorator? Are you saying I have to make up the rest of the script as we go along?
Yeah?
Is that really so hard? You've already written most of it. Surely you can write an ending where the hunters win and justice prevails. I'll be there to help you too.
You aren't afraid your party will fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled. Besides, I need their help.
Then, are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
I don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometimes, protecting dreams and fantasies is more important than exposing the truth. Don't you think?
Meet up with the others.
They're back!
Woo!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marashose hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marashose hunter.
It is June.
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... All of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
Huh. And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? We're not going to fall for the same trap twice.
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. It reminded me of my father's past teachings. The treasure was actually...
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Wait, you already know?
Of course.
Sorry,
Don't underestimate a veteran role player's exploration skills. Oh, wait, I mean, Marashose hunter Navia's exploration skills.
I meant sorry for the clicky noise. I'm biting my nails and just realized you can hear it.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. For example, called Est.
Estie's a friend of mine. We meet up every Tuesday night for dinner and a glass of wine.
She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter.
No body, no crime, anyone? Anyone?
But in private, she had a very easygoing personality. Her favorite pastime was singing and dancing with her friends, and she was said to have a beautiful voice.
Like Estie. Like, I know it's just Est here. Going with the French pronunciation. But
So, she was just like you.
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter.
he's Walter White, you guys. He is the one who knocks.
Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle. Oh, if only I could have seen the feats of magic he pulled off back then.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they have all been forgotten?
Because they chose to be.
What do you mean?
To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark.
Ah.
To be a Marechaussee hunter is to willingly give up on wealth and fame.
Okay, buddy.
Then this stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right. Few Marechaussee hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people.
Not sorry.
But
Excuse me.
so that they would be remembered by each other.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet in solemn silence. The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone. The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one. There will always be those who walk beside you, a fact that remains as true today as in ages long past. Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation, as everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever became lost. So this is what you wanted me to find.
I'd like to do an insight check on him. I love that. I don't trust people very easily. Or ever fully.
His eyes are sincere, and his words ring true. You can tell that every word he spoke just now came from the bottom of his heart.
I implore you, everyone, please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you and defeat the evil sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
Well, I say we let you join.
Sounds good to me too. Everyone makes mistakes.
Everybody
what
has those
matters is what you
days.
do to make up for them.
I have no objections, but Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time I thought of the treasure, he reacted with a strong sense of fear.
Ooh.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure? But there's nothing here except...
What if the secret's hidden inside these weapons? GM, permission gate.
The weapons appear absolutely ordinary, but as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within.
Emanating, you say?
These blades have... Though it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Yeah.
Good idea. I'll take Mr. from one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too!
Is she gonna pick up a fork?
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination. A silent vow passed down from generation to generation that says, eradicate the monsters, no matter the cost.
Plurple.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful. He's spent so long living among us, he's now taken the form of one. He will not be easily defeated.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some higher level gear? We don't want to just fight him and lose, right?
Oh, no, we have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of his control. If we let him rest, he might have time to escape.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage. Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting. The longer this drags on, the worse it will be for everybody.
Yes, that's what's called...
catching your enemy off guard.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Mr. Florian, please, lead the way.
Of course. Follow me.
I will follow
We
you.
had to set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to the kingdom once and for all. As you walk away, you feel the gaze of the stone tablet at your back, as if all the hunters of the past are wishing you success in the battle ahead and awaiting your triumphant return.
Alright. This has got to be pretty close to done, right? I would imagine. So let's just keep going. Because I feel like there's gonna only be a little bit left here.
Huh? When did it start to rain?
Just now?
No, I forgot to bring an umbrella.
Didn't Navia just tell us to bring an umbrella? Or something?
Whee! Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real. How did they manage that?
The tilting camera angles and the fact that it is real for you?
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Okay.
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
Yeah?
What's wrong?
So many
You should
things.
wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the... I don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close. If it corrupts you again, it's possible you might take on a new form entirely.
Maybe a playable form. You never know.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front.
You mean...
Yes. I intend to lure it into my body.
What a way to word that.
That's too risky. If things get out of hand, I might have to kill you.
Well,
do you understand how dangerous this is?
Considering you just laid out that you might have to kill him, I think he gets it.
I understand, but if I do this, you'll have a clear and visible target. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control. You won't have to worry about any of your friends
Rest
being
in
taken
peace,
over.
me, R.I.P. me. I died dead.
I love that. Thank you.
You're not like me, Miss Clorant. You're a just and powerful Marechaussee hunter. The monster broke free due to my error. It's only right that I shoulder the responsibility for its destruction.
Destruction!
This is something that I have to do. Consider it a duel to restore my honor. My only request is that you give it your all.
I understand. Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards. The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blade of the Marechaussee hunters.
Whoa. digging this music. I think Linny's doing like a paper covers rock situation. Iron tube.
Why is nothing working?
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... the names. It's the Marshose Hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marshose Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marshose Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Petronia, protector of justice and order.
Aww.
The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know.
I'll fight this guy with this little letter opener, I promise.
We have come to answer your summons.
Whoa.
And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated.
Damn.
Peace soon returned to the capital. Those in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized the errors of their ways. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marashose Hunters. They pursue the phantoms in the darkness and exterminate all who pose a threat. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
I am assuming we finally reached the end of the script.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot. That final battle especially. All the effects were super realistic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right. Yeah. Totally.
That's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Hi, Sansa.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right? I'll just leave mine here.
Did you have a good time?
Of course. Let me know if another script like this comes around.
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now. To fully digest everything that just happened. Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him. He must be extremely exhausted, passed out cold like that.
Well, yes, he just passed
You're right.
out.
He's had a lot to deal with.
Time. Toodaloo.
Okay.
Okay, so, can I ask now?
I think it should be fine, yeah.
What in the world was going on back there?
Saw through all of that.
That time in the cave when you told us to close
Not
our
the
eyes?
fucking cave.
It'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
I was dying of curiosity. I mean, you...
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
talking about?
I was just playing along too.
Oh, wait, don't tell me Paimon never... Oh, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
Bit late for that, don't you think?
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
Oh, man.
Hello? Hey.
It's probably more
I had to
accurate
restart my
say
interface
this
again.
was never a real scripted story to begin with.
So loud. My head.
Mood.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
No shaking, please! Oh, my head.
Well, he's not dead, at least. Florian explains the truth to everyone.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit, that was a really good story, Florian. Oh, and nice improvisation, Florian!
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that bulb, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control. I'm pretty sure any situation you consider to be easy to handle would scare a reasonable person half to death.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
As for you, Florian...
There's no excuse for what I did. I'll turn myself into the guards at once, confess my crimes, and accept any punishment that comes my...
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle had proven you to be a true Marachose hunter.
Hi. You're so cute. She's so soft. I love you.
You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below. Your job as a hunter is more important.
But...
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged. Prepare to accept any terms they give you as well.
Yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Hi, sweetheart.
Exactly as you said. I'll go return those 2 keys right now. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove myself worthy of the second chance you've given me. I honor as a Marachose hunter. Until we meet again, everyone.
Next to the basement shortly after Florian.
Speaking of Marachose hunters, what should we do about the cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunt...
No. Every name on that
The squirrel in the
made
background.
the same choice. All hunters
He's just
know what
rubbing
the
his
path
belly.
entails. I am no exception. My identity as a Marachose hunter is not something I need
move out of the
people
way.
to
I want to
remember.
look at Squirrel.
I wish only to be recognized as a champion.
He's so cute.
Nothing more.
I did not pay attention. I only Marachose. Okay.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician. Still, I admire your decision.
Wait! I just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
Why do you think?
That's because the Marachose hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters. Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Oh? How so?
This particular devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters, Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the Devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
So the names held the power all along!
Navia?
Huh? Oh, I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah. I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
I like Navia.
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Sorry guys, I'm Roshan. I really have to pee.
Traveler, should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
A great answer. I'll remember it.
What would your answer be, Corinne?
Me? The Marachose Hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
Silent Night. Quest completed. Beautiful. Alrighty, you guys. I'm going to be heading out. Let's...
Where's my key?
I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone because I really have to go to the bathroom. I will thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't...